Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Today is the 1 year anniversary with this beauty right here. If you watched my video from last year, you know that I bought this from Logi's Plants online, and I had to stalk their website to even get a hold of one of these. But yeah, so I wanted to do a 1 year review and a chop and prop. Now that it's a year, I am finally comfortable in chopping it and propagating. So the original leaves are still on this plant. Some are browning, but that's okay. It's not a lot of browning. But it has grown. So it came with 4 or 5 original leaves, and right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 leaves attached. So I think I'm gonna do 3 leaves for 1 cutting. And then I'm gonna do 5 additional 1 leaf cutting. As you can see, there's these 2 long aerial roots. They're about, I don't know, maybe 4 feet long, but the nodes I'll be cutting do have aerial roots. Usually what I would do is wrap the node in sphagnum moss, but I think I can get away with just cutting and putting into water or moss, but I think I might do half in water and half in moss to see which one will do better. So let's go take a look at the plant close up. Alright, now before we get started on cutting this up, I want to tell you a little about my care on this plant and where I keep it. So I keep it right next to a west facing window, right up against it, and it really can take a lot of the heat and direct light that's coming from the window. I only water about once every week in the summer, and then during the winter time it's about every week and a half or 2 weeks. And so far it's been liking the kind of treatment it gets. The only fertilizer it gets is Osmocote, and sometimes I do feed it Super Thrive. That was in the beginning, but I haven't been giving it Super Thrive lately. I did add some coffee grounds, used up coffee grounds, into the soil just to see if it will make the leaves bigger, because that's what nitrogen does, but I don't see any difference at all. So yeah, I think I need to repot this, but since I am going to be cutting it down, I don't know if I should repot it. I haven't checked the roots under the pot lately, so I think I will do that. So let's go see. It's sort of hard to take this pot out of the basket. No, I don't see any roots there yet. So I think it can stay in this pot a little longer. And again, like I said, I will be chopping it up, so there's really no reason to repot it. And another reason why I'm not repotting is because I don't want to put too much stress on the plant, because chopping it will put a lot of stress already, so I want to minimize the stress. The roots are sort of in the coco core, so I will, when I cut it, I will have to carefully take the roots out from in between the coco core. So I'm just gonna sterilize my scissors. The shears that I have are outside and they're sort of too dirty to use, so these will have to do. Okay, so I've been reluctant in chopping this up only because, you know, your plants become your babies and sometimes you don't want to part with them. And I know a lot of people will be asking whether or not I will be selling cuttings, and I will be. I don't know when. I want the roots to be well established before I sell any plants, so just follow me on Instagram and that's where I'll announce it. I also did a 1-year throwback picture with this on my Instagram, so go and check that out over there. I have 3 jugs of water. I put a few drops of Super Thrive in them, and I have 2 bags of moss to keep them in here. So like I said, my first cutting will have 3 leaves, and that one I will be keeping for myself. And then I will be cutting 5 1-leaf cuttings, and those will be sold later down the line. I'm kind of scared to cut this now. Okay, should I turn this so you guys can see? Yeah. I don't know about using scissors. My husband has a trimmer outside. I might go ahead and use that one. So I'll be back. Actually, before I start cutting, you know, there was this rage about keiki paste last year, and I bought it from Amazon. So the keiki paste, you use that on orchids, and it's supposed to grow a new growth point. And I did use it on this, but it never worked. So let me just see. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like I'm going to be chopping the plant down to how I originally got it. So let's get to chopping. Let me turn the camera down. Can you guys see? Oh, I think you guys can see right there. This hurts my soul, really. Oof. Did you hear that snap? Okay, now let's sort of pull the roots. Now let's pull the roots off from the moss pole. Well, this is coco core. There's a lot of roots stuck in there. and I don't want to ruin the pole. But where? All right, so I think it might be easier if I just keep cutting. Yeah, yeah, I'll keep cutting. Here's one. Wow. Wow, oh my goodness. Okay, I need to actually have my rooting powder. No, I don't think I'm gonna use any rooting powder because, you know, this has roots already. Into the water it goes. Isn't that pretty? Okay, next one. So how I'm doing this is I'm going from the bottom up. Only because the roots are kind of stuck at the top. Two. Just look at that leaf. Okay, this one has a really long aerial root attached to it. So I think I might need a bigger jar or even a bucket for it. Okay, so now I think I can take the this part off. Yeah, let's take this part off because nothing is supporting it. There we go. There we go. See, these are the two long aerial roots. Let's measure it actually. Yeah, it's about if I straighten it, it's about 4 feet and like 7 inches tall or long, these aerial roots. Okay, I am going to need like a bucket for these two. Let me just set that down. Okay, let's make some room here. Okay, here we go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This one has 3 leaves, and this is what I'm gonna keep for myself. Yeah, for these two, look at how long these roots are. I don't want to cut it because this will be feeding the plant with water. So I think these two I am going to put in that Ziploc bag. But just look at how this looks now. This will be given some Super Thrive and put back over by the window. Now, I do not think the moss, the plastic moss will work. I need a bucket or something for these long roots. Let me go and find one. Okay, so change of plans. What I did was I cut a water jug with my X-Acto knife, and then I carefully wrapped the 2 aerial roots into a coil. And so what I'm gonna do is actually pour the water in these, and then take these 2 and put them in the moss, so that we have 2 different propagation techniques, and see just for you guys. I know some people prefer moss, some people prefer water. For me, I've had success with both. It's just, spring and summer is the best time to do this. So that's when you really want to. And actually with this 3-leaf cutting, I'm also gonna add it into this jug, even though it looks very crowded in there already. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm just gonna put this in this jug. Just like that. Little cute little Monstera. And then I'll keep this one in water. So I'll have 2 in moss and 3 in water. Just keep your moss damp. I'm using Ziploc because that's all I have. And you can put this in a little pot afterwards. Sort of get the air out. Make sure the moss is wrapping around all that. And what I'm going to do is just wrap it like that. And let the roots establish. Put a rubber band there we have it. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to check out my post on Instagram and follow me on Instagram as well, and hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button and leave a comment. Again, I will be doing an announcement on Instagram as to when I will be selling these. All right, so thanks for watching. Bye.